Good day, ladies and gents. Welcome to DK Mathematics. And today, let's get to learn the properties of parallel lines. Maybe in the next video that I would like to do, we'll start to solve problems based on parallel lines. But like for now, let's just try to identify parallel lines. And you know, parallel lines, they are lines that run from the same direction, but like will never meet. Now, since these two lines are parallel lines, this line that divides the two parallel lines is called the transversal. Hope you are there. Then maybe you want to know A and this. What is the relationship between the various letters? That's what we are going to learn exactly. Okay. Then the first thing we have to note here is we say corresponding angles. That's the first thing that we have to learn. We say corresponding angles. When we say corresponding angles, we say they are angles that are equal. They are also called the top-based angles for this parallel diagram. Remember, they are angles that are equal. They are also called the top-based angles. Now let's try to identify all the corresponding angles that we have for this parallel diagram. The first thing, since we know that the top-based angle, meaning the first angle and the first angle, they are correspond to each other. Let's say A and E. This A and E, they are corresponding angles. We say A is equal E. They are corresponding angles because this is the first angle and this is also the first angle. So therefore, they are equal to each other. Similarly, this is second angle. This is also the second angle. We say C is equal H, meaning they are corresponding angles. The first, the second one, and the second angle also they are equal. B and F, we say B is equal F. Similarly, D and G, we say D is equal G. All these ones that you are seeing, they are corresponding angles. This is how to identify corresponding angles. Okay. Now we move to the next one. That is, we say opposite angles. We say opposite angles, they are also equal. Opposite angles, they are angles that are equal, and they are also called X angles. That's what we know how to write X. This is how to write X. If this is how to write X, then it means if this is an angle, this is also an angle. It means this angle and this angle, they are equal. Similarly, if this is an angle and this is also an angle, it means this angle and this other angle, they are equal. Now let's come to the parallel lines now that we have. Let's say this is X. It means this and this, they are equal. This other one, they are equal also. Meaning A is equal D. A is equal D and B is equal C. We say B is equal C. Okay, let's look at this also. The same thing, this and this, they are opposite. We say E is equal G and F is equal H. We say F is equal H. Now this is how to identify opposite angles in a parallel diagram. Remember, they are also called X angles. Let's move to the next one. The next one, we say alternate. We say alternate angles. And when we say alternate angles, they are also angles that are equal. They are also called Z angles. This is the way to write Z. It might also be this way, where it is Z. And we say this, if this is an angle, this is also an angle. It means these two angles are equal. The same thing, this and this, they are equal. Automatically, let's just form the same thing from our diagram. If this is Z, then it means D and E, they are alternate. We say D is equals E. Then similarly, C is equals F. We say C is equals F. Meaning all of them, they are alternate because they are in Z form. If you have any question to ask, you can do it in the comment section. Okay. Then let's try to look at the fourth one, that is angles. We say angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line. Then angles on a straight line meaning, let's identify them. A and B, they are on straight line angles. We say A plus B We know angles on a straight line sum up to 180 degrees. Then automatically we say A and B, they are equal to 180. C and D, they are equal to 180 because they are on straight line angles. Equal to 180. And we say C plus D equals 180 degrees. Then if you take a look at this other one also, we say B plus D, is equal to 180. A plus C is also equal to 180 degrees. Then let's look at this other one, the same thing. F and E, they are on straight line. G and H, they are also on straight line. We say F plus E is equal to 180. We say G plus H is equal to 180. Similarly, if you look at these two, they are also on straight line. We say F plus G is equal to 180 degrees, and E plus H, they are also equal to 180 degrees. This is how to identify angles on a straight line. Like I said, if you have any questions to do, submit it in the comment section. I will respond later. Then let's look at the fifth one. The last one says co-interior angles. We say co-interior. We say co-interior angles. And when we say co-interior angles, they are angles that we find inside the parallel line. And they are also equal to 180 degrees. We say co-interior angles, they are also all and inside angles. Now from this parallel diagram, we know C and E are inside angles and D and F also are inside angles automatically. But remember, the angles that sum up to 180 degrees also. Then we say C plus E, they are equal to 180 degrees, and D plus F, they are also equal to 180 degrees. Okay, the reason being they are four interior angles. Let me just advise in geometry, any equation that you are trying to solve or problem, there must be reason towards that. Okay, now we have 5 properties of parallel lines. We have already explained them. The first one says corresponding angles, opposite angles, alternate angles, angles on straight line, and co-interior angles. Okay, these are the 5 properties of parallel lines that we have to look at. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share for others to benefit. Okay, maybe in the next video we'll try to solve examples for you to see.